Yo, what are you guys working on?
Chem.
Chem? Is chemistry hard?
Oh, chem, yeah.
Okay, okay. So what would be like your worst subject then that you're in right now?
Probably.
Calculus?
Oh, chem. I mean, worse as in, like, I guess hardest.
Because I thought you were cute and I wanted to get your number. What's your name?
Maddie.
Maddie? AJ. Nice to meet you.
Alice.
Ellis?
Alice.
Alice.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. You're good, you're good. I was wondering if I could take you out sometime.
Where?
We get some coffee, it'd be pretty chill, pretty relaxing.
Where? What coffee place? This is an important question, by the way.
It is, it is. Let's see. Could go to Dutch Bros. Depends. I have to pick it out.
Can I ask what year you are?
What year? Freshman.
Okay, so.
What?
I was just making sure, like, it wasn't, like, a scary situation. No, yeah.
Scary. Oh. Okay, close call, close call.
Dude, I'm not even gonna lie. One time, some dude who was working on his master's asked to play pool with me.
That's
What I mean by scary.
okay. I see what you mean. But like,
Give you my snap.
your snap. All right, cool. Got you. There you go. All right, thank you. Nice meeting you guys.
Nice meeting you.
See you guys later. All right, so just a few days ago, I was on a call with this one guy, and we were talking about social skills, persuasion, charisma, all that stuff when it comes to speaking to people. And he starts coming to me with this limiting belief, like, AJ, when I talk to these girls, I don't really know what to say. He starts talking about it in the framework of, I'll go up to them, or maybe I won't even go up to them in the first place. But before I see them, I always think, oh, fuck, what should I say? What should I act? How should I go about the sentence? And it made me just think there in that exact moment, if this guy is going through this problem, if this guy has this one singular pain that he needs to, get rid of in order to get to the point where he wants to be at, then I can just imagine the men of the world are all coming across this one singular stopping point before they can get to their destination. You want a quick little answer though to why you just can't seem to find things to talk about with women? It's just because you're bored. You're bored. You're boring, and why the conversation itself almost feels like it's as forced as when you go to a party, a family reunion, and you meet that one uncle or that one auntie that you haven't seen in goddamn years, decades, who knows how long, and they're like, oh, I remember you when you were just like a little kid, and you kind of have to force the conversation. And the problem with forcing it just like that is that it comes across as repulsive, and just the energy of, oh, I know you don't want to talk to me, but you're still forcing it anyways. Thank you, I guess. But anyways, what am I talking about here when I say the reason why talking to girls is so difficult for you, or why you don't know what to say, means that you're boring? Here's exactly what I mean. How much dopamine are you chasing throughout your day? How much of that little bits of stimulation, a little bits of scrolling here, messages here, screen time, I don't know, YouTube, Insta, all these different things that take away little bits of dopamine and motivation in your mind, in your brain? How much of these are you indulging in? Because I promise you this, the days where you wake up, you don't get any sort of stimulation, any sort of dopamine, and you immediately go for a cold shower or workout or whatever. You read a book or something. When you go outside or when you go to school or work and you see someone to go talk to, your chances of actually speaking to them will also improve. But here's the thing, the forcefulness of the conversation itself won't be that bad, mainly because you won't be as bored. You see, that's the thing. Us humans, we want to be around people that have high energy because we're attracted to that, right? We love people that just have this feeling of charisma to them because it just signifies a level of calmness, level of assertiveness. So when we see that guy that doesn't look so bored, that doesn't have his, shit posture, he speaks in filler words, I kind of like to, do these things. And he speaks clear with clarity. He walks like he knows what the fuck he's doing. And he just has this energy about himself, this aura, that when people get a bit of, they just can't help but to take some more. To get to that point, you need to stop being boring, which literally is so simple. Just quit chasing all the stimulation, all this dopamine, which you get from Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, TikTok, whatever you want to think of. The more of that you can decrease in your day-to-day life, the more likely you are to become more present, more charismatic, more energetic. And the weird thing is, not the weird thing, the fun thing is, you can easily just replace all those dopamine shit with books. But before I continue on with this point about the books, I just wanted to say and make sure that it's known, this is just a symptom. This is literally just a symptom of the root problem. The symptom being, I don't know what to say when I go speak to a girl. I don't know how to communicate to them. I don't know how to be seductive. I don't know how to speak to them. This is literally just a symptom. The root problem, the problem underneath the skin, the problem underneath the layer, is the fact that you're boring in general and you don't know what to say when you talk to anyone. You either don't go outside, or maybe when you do, you just go outside for the bare minimum, just to do your daily routine habit tasks. Going to the gym, just work out, don't look at anyone there, go straight back home. Or when you go to the gym, you see people that you want to approach, you see people that you know that you have opportunities with, you still say no. You force yourself to just go in there, do your workout, like a good job, and then just leave immediately. And just like that, you make no progress. And when you make no progress, you still have the problems to deal with. You still have the symptom of not knowing what to say. So always keep this in mind. It's always the root problem that needs to be attacked. Now then, how do we actually destroy this feeling of boredness? How do we stop ourselves from acting like an NPC? It's pretty simple. First, we need to increase two things. We need to increase dopamine and we need to increase serotonin. And it's actually way easier than you think. First off, to increase your dopamine levels, to increase your serotonin levels at the same time, stop scrolling. The little bits of dopamine that you get on your phone, that you get on any sort of technological device, those are actually fucking up your levels, your skill and your ability to socialize, because all you're doing is just being a consumer. And you're being a consumer like in the bad way as well. This is also technically bad consuming, but at least you're learning something from it. When you go out to socialize after watching a movie, can you imagine that, bro? Trying to socialize after watching 2 movies in a row? Like, let's say this is just hypothetical. You're at a movie theater and you decide to watch 2 whole hours. The entire time you're just frying your dopamine systems. You go outside and you see a cute girl that's walking around the mall that the movie's at. You're not gonna approach her. You just can't, you won't. Your brain is literally too fucked up for you to even maintain a conversation with them. But here's the thing. You increase your dopamine levels, you increase your serotonin levels when you exercise, when you do the right habits, when you read books, when you meditate, when you just stop with the whole pursuit of the wrong types of dopamine. What happens is that you become more lovely, pretty much. You just become a more wholesome person. But anyways, bro, let's move on from that point. Now let's mention why reading books is one of the greatest ways of actually going through the process of having a good conversation. Because when you focus your energy and your attention on reading a book and going through the pages one by one, you're training your brain and your mind to focus its attention on one still thing. How does this translate to our conversations? Because when we go into the conversation, attention is like money, pretty much. Attention is currency. If you can focus your attention on this one person as they speak words out of their mouth, they're gonna appreciate you for it. It's literally just as simple as that. And reading books is honestly one of the greatest hacks that no one really talks about this, honestly. I think I might be one of the only people to have ever spoken about this on the internet and how it actually translates to a better social life. Actually crazy how that works. And all you need to do is just train your brain to focus on one paragraph or one page at a time. Focus. When you're reading the book and your brain goes away, starts thinking about what am I going to eat tonight, put it back onto the book and keep reading. So yeah, reading is one of the greatest exceptional tips that I'll give you for when it comes to socializing. It's a cheat code and almost no one knows about it except for me and now for you. Let's go on to the next one. And I have my own private framework that I use for when it comes to cold approaches, because it's so much easier to explain using this exact method. I've used it, I've tried it on someone, I've had him use it, and he got results with it, so I'm happy all around. If you want to know what that exact thing is, first thing in the description, I got you there. Now then, let's move on to my final point, which is just get in a better mood, honestly. Force a smile, and you will smile. Increase your dopamine, increase your serotonin, and get in the mood of, I'm here and I want to socialize. I want to talk to the people around me just for the sake of the fun. It's just fun to go speak to new guys. It's just fun to go get my message across of joyfulness. It's just fun to go speak to new girls. Have that new mindset in mind for when you go out to your next social event. For when you go out to the gym, just think in your mind, okay, this guy, he's working really hard in his PR. He's pushing himself. Go over to him and give him a fist bump, bro. It's that simple. You don't have to be so goal orientated of I need to get this number right now. I need to get this number. I need to get their Instagram. I must get the number. Just get in the mindset of that's a pretty cute girl over there. I want to go speak to her because I'm feeling kind of happy or I'm feeling kind of joyful myself. I'm so grateful for the point where I've gotten to, bro, honestly. And I know for a fact that you can get there too, where you can see a girl that's working out or that's walking, that's at school or something, and you can just think to yourself, I want to approach that girl. I want to. She looks pretty cute. I think it'd be a good fit. I'm pretty chill right now. I want to go talk to her. And you can just walk over to her and just start a conversation right there and then. And it doesn't have, the conversation itself doesn't need to feel like, I'm from Thailand. Oh, where are you guys from? What are your favorite hobbies? I like to go to the gym. Jesus Christ, bro. Do people actually ask those questions? That's insane. In fact, it reminds me of this one guy in my class about around January when we first started like talking to each other because we were sat next to each other. And he starts telling me like, oh, AJ, money over bitches, because you should always chase the bag. And he's working like 2 jobs whilst going to school at the same time. Whilst going to 2 different schools, he's working 2 different jobs at the same time. And I was thinking like, bro, what are you even talking about? Just go out with girls, just go talk to women. And he's like, nah, women are costly, but you have money. Yeah, but like, I don't really want to spend it on them, you know, they're expensive. But just go to the park with them. Just go somewhere where you don't have to spend any money. And he tells me, ew, why would I do that? What would I even say? What would I even talk about? And I was thinking, seriously? Really? Limiting beliefs like that is so stupid. And just from that, I mean, I speak to him like pretty much every day that I go to that school. He hasn't gone on a date since. He hasn't been on any dates. He hasn't talked in person with any girls because he doesn't know what to talk about. It's just like a limiting belief for him that, yeah, I don't know what to talk about with girls, so I guess I won't go on any dates or I won't do anything with them. And I was thinking, that's actually so fucked how limiting that is. At the same time, I was trying to help him, but some guys, they just don't. If they don't want help, they will not listen to your help. Like, someone has to want to be helped in the first place for the advice to even make sense to them. You get what I mean, right? But yeah, bro, that's pretty much all I got for this video. If you've enjoyed it so far, like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. If any points resonated with you, just make sure to leave a comment about it. And for the final part, if you want to increase your social skills, if you want to increase your charisma, your confidence, your game, your riz, all that shit, then click the first link in the description right now because I got you with that shit. Here's the thing, bro. Because whether you like it or not, 6 months into the future, you're not going to look back at yourself 3 months from now and go, damn, I really wish my younger self didn't invest in his social skills. I really wish my younger self didn't invest in charisma, learning confidence. Because here's the amazing part when it comes to learning these skills. No one can take them away from you. The government can take away your land, your house, your property, they can fuck you up with some sort of tax bill or something. They can't take away what you've learned in here. They can never take that away. So when you invest in yourself, when you invest in your own education and you learn something new, that's literally going to change your life forever, because you'll always be in social situations from today until you die. You will always encounter some sort of social thing. It's just natural. We are social animals anyways. You're doing yourself so much more of a service when you do that, when you invest in that. So the choice is always in your hands, bro. It's always in your hands. Always remember that you have the power to choose. And right now I'm just telling you, choose the right option. Anyways, bro, scroll down right now, book a call with me. Let's see if we're a good fit. And then from there on, we'll take it to the next level. See you later, bro.